Oh, we are about to leave Cheddar Gorge Caravan and Motorhome Club site. It's good. This is our picture.
Hello.
Hi Maxie, you alright?
Yeah.
Cool. So on the agenda for today is we are going to head back into the gorge and do the walk, the 4-mile walk. You might have seen in yesterday's video we stopped by there briefly. It's the morning now of the 6th of June, Sunday the 6th, and we are moving down to a campsite down the road tonight called Buckle Grove, I think it's called, but I'm not sure about that. If I got it wrong, I'll correct it here. And yeah, 4-mile walk today. You gonna do a 4-mile walk with me, mate? Scream. You looking forward to the 4-mile walk?
Yes. I feel like I love it.
So we're gonna go up the gorge one side, along, down, up, along, down the other side. We hope so. Stay tuned.
Dad, Mummy.
So we've just parked up at the Cliff Street car park. Loads of spaces here, even on a Sunday at the end of the school holidays. Let me show you the sign so you can see where we are. And that little white hut was the toilets, so you can have a last minute toilet before you head off on the walk. There are closer car parks, but I think this is the biggest one, and we thought this would be the easiest one to get a space at. So we've parked, we've paid, we're going to go on this Cheddar Gorge Walk. Let's do it. So this is the map of the gorge, and we are doing this one, I think. So number 5, 3.5 miles, and it basically goes all the way around.
Daddy, show them the last one. Show them.
And it comes back to where we are. 3.5 miles, 2.5 hours. We think it's going to take us longer, as long as we get back before it rains at 3 o'clock. Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will. Bye.
Bye-bye. So welcome to the start of the Gorge Walk. We're going this way. First part of the walk is quite rocky, and then it turns to mud, as you can see. So we've done a little way, and we are still going, but it is super duper steep. Okay, so the path is now literally non-existent here. It's basically just like rocks, and you have to pick your own path. So about 10 minutes into that steep climb, off to your left you'll find the cave that's spotted here. Nothing really to... That's it, there's nothing in there, honey. So we've come from that way and then stopped where Suzanne is, and then we've just walked up here to this cave. Nothing really exciting about it apart from the fact it's a cave. And if you've never seen a cave before, you can hear the dripping. Can you hear the dripping, Max? You can hear water dripping. Look.
You've never seen a cave.
Water here, look, Max. It must be dripping somewhere from up here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see me now because it's really dark. So we're going to head back down to Suzanne. Cool, mate, isn't it? So we're going to head back down to where Suzanne is, and then we're going to carry on going that way. Let's continue.
Me. Okay.
So just past the cave, about another 5 minutes on, depending how quick you're going, you will find
Are you?
I feel like I should be floating.
some steps. But there is a slope next to it. And I think the steps, I'm going to choose the slope
Oh God, I can't get up here.
because
God, when there's steep steps like that, I just can't physically.
so I'm going up the slope way. 'Cause I find it easier on my legs
Do you?
than going up the stairs.
Oh, what, then the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, let me just take that off my back.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, isn't it? Alright. How's that?
Good.
Is it tough on the legs?
I've recovered now. Now I'm up the top now. Yeah, tough on the legs.
Yeah, but we made it to the top.
Tough
Well
on
worth
the
it.
legs.
Show you some views.
Tough on the old heart
Yeah.
as well, you know.
We're going to show you some
We
views.
made it. Max enjoyed it.
Let's see. Somerset, I guess.
And next up, we're going to walk along this side of the gorge
Be careful
for
with
I
anything
think
left in the
about
garden.
2k before we descend down, across the road, and come up the other side.
We are 2.5k in, so we're just under halfway through, we believe. There's this nice little area here that we've stopped at for a snack. So that's the way we've come from. That is the way we are heading. The gorge is down there somewhere. And like I say, I think we're maybe just under 2.5k in, so 3k to go. Easy. So we are now about we're now about 2.8k in, and these steps that we're on now, I think, signal the start of our descent back into the gorge, and then we have to cross the road and climb up the other side. There was two ways to go. Mummy and Max said we should go one way, but Daddy was like, no, 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 this is the right way, and my way was harder, but it was more fun.
Yeah, well, more. I saw it.
Okay, so there's quite a big
Annie, you just need to watch your knees on here.
climb down. Yeah.
That's me catching your shoe.
And then we'll make it across the road, so let's go. again, care needs to be taken on slopes like this because there's no obvious path or step. Just my camera dummy, and yeah, just take care with the footing really. Yeah, we are going back now. It's just another 2k walk. Okay, so we just got down those steps. You turn through a little gate and then turn immediately right through a farm gate. And we are walking through along a sort of driveway path now. We're at road level, so I guess the next step is to cross the road, and there's another big hill up the other side. All that to look forward to.
Well,
And that's where we're going now.
Ideal
Back to
for
the
me.
top of the
What
other
about
side of the
one
gorge.
that side? When we go up the top, you might fancy it.
Mummy,
Yeah.
you might want
Alright. Climbing on them.
So this is definitely very rocky, so well worth taking care, and a little bit longer. Take your time, because
Right, come this
your knees won't like you if you slip, that's for sure. So we have to go that way. So we've just come through that gate down there, and we are now heading up the hill. We've got the gorge on that side, which you can't see yet, but hopefully we're going to get a bit closer to it. And we have to walk through this path here, but we are well into the other side now. We just did a lot of uphill climbing. First part, as you saw, was really tricky on the feet, but then it turns into like a solid mud, which is a bit easier to do, and it's smoother and not steep either. So it's a gentle gradient now rather than a steep one. So we're doing well. We have done 4.3k, so we think we've got about a mile to go. But yeah, it's good fun. Definitely recommend it if you're half fit and you don't mind climbing up a few hills. Definitely worth the effort because it's fun, plus you get some great views and lots of things to see on the way. So let's carry on. 1.5 miles to go, I think, a mile to go, something like that. Let's continue. Side is definitely the best side for the views, but it's also very dangerous, so this is as close as I'm daring to get. It's a long way down. So we have some absolutely stunning views now. They just keep getting better. This is the whole valley here. Look, the gorge is down there. The gorge is down there. That's the town, the high street, the road going through the town, which you probably can't see on this camera, and it just goes on forever. But we are now starting our descent down that way, and it's getting easier because we're going downhill now, so we're not sure if there's a big hill at the end or steps, or if it just gradually tapers down to road level. I would imagine there'll be some sort of big drop, and we'll cover that soon, I guess. But if you only want to do one side, make it this side, because the views are 10 times better. And if this side is called something, I'll try and put it down on the screen now, because it's a much better side, definitely for views anyway. I think we're about half a mile or so to the road, and we have lost the views now. So if you watch this video and come up this side, so if you start from the Jacob's Ladder end of town and you take this side of the gorge and the views are rubbish, give it a little while. Suzanne nearly got down really quickly by tumbling into her. Tripped over. Anyway, I was saying, if you do start Jacob's Ladder end of the town and you walk up this side, then the views aren't great straight away. Wait till you climb to the top, but they will be worth it. It will be worth it. I'm sorry if I seem a bit distracted, but I'm making sure that I stick to this little path on the left and I don't trip and headbutt the camera as I smash into the rocks. A lookout tower that was built in 48 steps inside, and it was built in 1936 after it replaced an earlier wooden structure which was built in 1908. $220 steps. We've left Cheddar Gorge and we've arrived at our campsite, which is called Buckle Grove, and it isn't very busy at all. Let me see if I can. That's there. There's hardly anyone on the grass pictures through the front there. We have a neighbour this side, and there's static caravans with the odd person in. These pictures are quite small compared to the camping and caravan, caravan and motorhome club ones, but there's nowhere open. The restaurant here is closed because it's not a school holiday or a weekend, even though it's Sunday night. But you can see why. Why? Because there's no one here. And
they're all in Cheddar.
They're all in the Caravan and Motorhome Club site down the road because that is full up. But that's okay. We've had our fish and chip tea that we got from Cheddar, and we're just gonna chill out, play a game, walk around, read a book, and go to bed because we've got another busy day tomorrow and the drive home. So I'm sure I'll speak to you again tonight, but that's the latest update. And I think we're going to leave it there today. We're tired, and in next week's video we will show you a little bit more around Cheddar, and
we're going to take a trip to the reservoir and play some crazy golf, so don't forget to join us for next week's video. And until then, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.